Sorry, Alyssa. I thought I had them, but I don't think I do anymore. Keep looking. You used to read those comics to me all the time. What's going on here, Alyssa? Oh, hello, Aunt Florence. Uncle Frederick is looking for those old Sly Cooper comics he used to read me. Is that important? Well, yes. Amanda has got to know Sly Cooper too, and how I used to team up with him. Frederick, your old comics are probably long gone. You haven't read them in ages. Here they are. I knew I'd find them. Amanda, my dear, it's time your daddy shared you a good old story he loved so much. Yeah, come on. Let's see Sly Cooper once again.
Yay, Cooper!
Okay, if Amanda wants to see Sly Cooper, I'll let her. This is my all-time favorite storyline of Sly, where he and the Cooper gang had to face the dreaded Claw Gang and steal back the clockwork parts. Frederick, I think clockwork would scare poor little Amanda. She is still a baby after all. Well, I'm not scared of clockwork. I heard this story a few times before. Come on, Florence. If Alyssa can handle the scary stuff, I'm sure Amanda will too. Well, all right. Just try not to scare the baby. Okay. Sly's new adventure began in a big Egyptian city known as Cairo. The Cooper gang ran onto the rooftop of a local museum where they are going to steal the parts of an evil robotic bird named Clockwork. Yes, Sly Cooper is the coolest, craftiest, and most cunning thief who only steals from other thieves. As Sly looked into his binoculum,
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're gonna get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Sly looked around the museum to see if there was a way to reach up that ledge. Oh, Sly is so clever. He'll figure it out quickly. Maybe that will help me get on top of that dinosaur skeleton. All right, get ready, Bentley. I'm going to help you up.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ouch! Hold on. There it is. Okay. Let me at that security computer. Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Bentley is quite the genius, Uncle Frederick. He sure is, Alyssa dear.
Attention all guards, this is the network administrator. We're installing some new software into the security mainframe, so don't be alarmed if some systems get turned off for a while. Thank you. You're all doing a great job.
Oh my, did he really have to break stuff? Don't worry, Florence. It's all part of thieving and coin collecting.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
Now Sly is pretty agile. He can run on skinny things like ropes and wires. He learned the best thief moves from his best favorite thief book, known as the Thievius Raccoonus. Over the years, he followed into his father's footsteps and practiced to become a great master thief.
Murray must have gotten lost along the way. Try pressing on ahead without him.
Thunderflaw! Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course, it is nothing before the Murray.
I love how he always calls himself the Murray. Yeah, Murray may be a goof, but he does have good strength and a good heart.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Consider it done, pal. Sly has been making such great progress so far, but all of a sudden, he found out that the clockwork parts are missing.
This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Carmelita is my favorite fox cop! Yup, Carmelita is the foxy glamour gal of the law. Wasn't Carmelita your first crush, Frederick? Well, sort of, but she was mainly Sly's crush.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him! Hold still!
Oh, gee! Wait up, Sly!
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
Freeze! You can't run forever!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Stop, thief! You can't run forever!
I can try.
Hold still!
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I'd thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
This may be the end of this chapter, but this part of the story is just the beginning. Well, that was an interesting start, but didn't you say you're part of the story, Frederick? Well, not really in the actual story, but our good friend Nathan made his own scenes as part of the story. Like after Alyssa just watched the prologue, I came home and told her and Nate that my master Justin didn't want me to do so much heroic work any longer, and I couldn't get paid enough that time. So as I quit my heroic deeds, I needed a job where I can do some real hero work. Luckily for me, I found an advertisement for some hero who does good deeds and help others. So before I read the next issue, I will tell you what my job was, and believe me, it was quite a shock and pretty unexpected. What was the job you had, Frederick? I'll tell you once I begin the next chapter of Sly Cooper's biggest heist.